Hello and welcome to SharePoint Basic Training Part 2 Web Parts. In this portion we will learn about announcements, calendar, discussion board, and the documents library. First, let's learn where these web parts are located. Here's the announcements web part, the discussion board web part, the calendar web part, and finally the documents web part, or the documents library. Now we are going to add an announcement to the announcement web part. Here I click on Add a New Announcement, and an announcement new item window opens. I type in something for a title. I can type something in the body if I choose. Don't have to. If you notice the asterisk next to the word title, it means I have to type something in there. Do not have to type anything in the body, but I'm going to. When I'm done, I can click the spelling to spell check my document. Here it says there's no error, so I click OK. Here I'm going to fix this little mistake that I made in capitalization. And here I'm going to change the way it looks a little bit with a little formatting. Increase the font size. And even change the color of the font. Before I stop, I'm going to click on this little calendar to give it an expiration date, and then I'm going to click Save. We will now see my announcement show up under the Announcements web part. Now we're going to add a calendar event, so I click on Add New Event, and here again you can see the little asterisks next to title and start time and end time. Those are the parts that I have to type something in. So I'm going to type in a title. I can skip location, but I'm going to choose to put something in there. Next I'll move to a start time and an end time. Here I'm going to type in the description. And again, I'm going to format it just a little bit, giving it some color and making it bold and increasing the font size. Next is category. I can pick from the drop down, or I can create my own right underneath it where it says create your own value. I can click on the button next to make this an all-day event if I wanted to, if it was going to last all day. I can also make it a recurring event. I'm going to skip that bottom one for now and click, oops, I have to go back up and do my spell checking. Click Save. Now you'll see the calendar event has been posted underneath the calendar web part. If I click on the word calendar, I get a view of a calendar for the whole month, and you can see the event I added is there. Next we'll talk about adding a discussion board item. So I add new discussion, click on that link. And again, here we have to type in something for the subject. I can type something in the body. You don't have to, but I'm going to. And again, I'm going to format that piece of text I just typed in. Change the color. Maybe increase the font size just a little bit. And again, spell check, finding there's no spelling errors, and I click Save. So here we can see my discussion has shown up right here under Subject, Discussion. If I click on that discussion post that I just added, I can now see that it's listed here. And if I want to reply, I can click over here in the corner under Reply, and I reply right above. I can see the post right below. It says, please list 3 items you want to get them. What are you getting for the boss for Boss's Day? So I'm typing in a response. Here I can click up there on Format Text. I can add a numbered list. Here I'm getting a suggestions are gift card, a new watch, and money. Here we go. I'm going to click. It says I have 2 errors. It's interesting. Oh, we can see the underlined words down here. They're actually my name. If I click spell check again, it says I have 2 errors are found. That's where the 2 errors are. I'll ignore that. And right click, say ignore all. Right click, say ignore all, and click Save. Here we'll see my response to that post there. To move back to the discussion board, we can see there's the subject of the original discussion, and there's 1 reply. If I move back to test site number 7, here I can click again, and if I want to reply to the original post again, I simply go over to where the reply button is, and I click reply, and now I will reply yet again to that post. So in a few seconds we will see a second reply to the original post. This time I'm going to use a bulleted list instead of a numbered list. And list my 3 things. Spell check. 3 spelling errors this time. Oh, there's 1 under there. And the other 2 are my name for my email. This time I'm just going to click Save. So now we will see that there is 2 replies to our discussion post. And to view the replies, we can see them right here underneath the original discussion. Finally, we're going to add a document to the Documents library. Here we click on Add Document, and a Documents Upload document window opens. I click on Browse. I go into my computer and find a document that I'd like to upload. When I find the document, I click Open. And here I can add a version comment to signify what version of this document I have uploaded. Later in part 3 we will talk more about version history and version comments. When I'm done, I click OK. And here we can see the document is now living inside of SharePoint. If I want to upload multiple documents, I click on this Upload Multiple Documents button. Here I can choose from more than one set of documents. Again, I'll go find the documents that I'd like to upload. And here I'm going to check the checkbox next to more than one document this time. And I'm going to click OK. Oh, I'm going to add one more. Sorry. And here we'll see those extra documents that I just uploaded onto the SharePoint site, listed under the Documents library. This concludes this part 2 of SharePoint Basic Training. Thank you for watching. More training materials can be found at support.anr.msu.edu/support.